Hi everyone. For Activity 8, Logo Research and Brainstorming, which leads you into Assignment 3 to create the logo, your job is to review the client briefs, which are in here and down at the bottom. And I'm going to show you them right here. So I want you to go into whatever one you want. You can download all of them if you want, and you can review them, and you choose which one you want to actually develop. Now I developed one that was a prior one, which was Chef Brand, but I'm going to show you something in Flash Mob. And why I'm making these two movies is because they reference, let me open up here, let me open up this, they reference, and here is the client brief for Flash Mob. They reference Pantone colors. Adobe no longer supports Pantone. So what you have to do is take the Pantone color, follow me on this movie, choose the equivalent hex code number, which Adobe does support, and then we can get on with the assignments. Okay, so let me go back and show you what I did. So here is my Chef Brand. Now I noticed that there was, and let me show you my finish for Chef Brand. So in here I have the same paragraphs that show you how to find the equivalent hex code number for all of your PMS Pantone colors. And here it is right there. Flash Mob is 178C. And I found that the equivalent hex code number is FF585D. And I want to show you how you can find your own colors, okay, your own hex code numbers. And I have even opened up my Chef Brand in Adobe Illustrator, and I'll show you that in a second. So I'm going to go to this Flash Mob. I'm going to drag across and copy this. So that's all you've got to do. Go to the internet, and for the most part, you might not even have to scroll down, but I'm going to make a new tab here, and I'm going to hit Command V to paste and just hit the return key. So I've just pasted in that color for Flash Mob, and here it is. Now it shows you in here what the hex number is. So I'm going to go in and locate that hex number. Okay, so let me go down and see right there is the hex code number right there. FF7070, according to what this one is. Let me see if it's any different anywhere else. So I don't want to go into the Pantone color. I want to just find the equivalent hex code number. Let's go down, and here it is right here. Pantone 178C, hex code color FF585D. That's what I want you to do. Okay, so copy FF585D. Now look at how I have already placed in to, let me bring this back over. I've already placed that list into here. So you can see if I go down, you can see that here are the equivalent hex code numbers for Flash Mob, for Swolemate, for Shelf Awareness, for Next Level Gaming, Brewtime Cafe, Partners in Crime, Grime, and I even put mine for the Chef Brand. But I'm going to use FF585D, and I'm going to copy it. Now I know it's supposed to be PMS 178C. Printers, offset printers, and industrial printers still use Pantone colors. And if you have to tell via a client's job, if you have to tell the printer which Pantone color to use, give them both the Pantone number and the hex code number. Now let's go to Illustrator and let's pretend that I'm doing Flash Mob and I haven't started anything yet. So I want to actually, let me just turn off all of this stuff, and I just want to start my Flash Mob. So look at how I'm bringing over my color palette, my swatches palette. Okay, now I know that the color is supposed to be, I'm going to leave this on my other screen so I can see that it's Pantone 178C, but I'm going to click this and double click the fill icon. Very simple. I'm going to drag across this hex code number at the bottom and hit Command V to paste. There is my equivalent Pantone color in hex code. I'm just going to click up a little bit right there, and there's the color right there. Now, all I've got to do to save that is go to my color palette. You can go under Window Colors. Let me hit OK. I'm going to go over to here and go to my color palette. And I'm going to pick up this color and drag it into my swatches palette like I show you in the movie. Now I'm going to double click it, make it global, and instead of having CMYK equivalents, look what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over and drag across this Pantone color and hit Command or Control C. Just put it on my other screen. Drag across the title up here and hit Command or Control V. And now I have my Pantone color that I need via the client brief, and the printer can see that it is indeed PMS 1. You can see the title right there, 178C, and you're ready to go. So that's what I need you to do for whatever client brief you are working in. So let me just minimize this. Let me minimize this, and there will be a help movie. This help movie will be in here to show you how to do this, both in Activity 8 and in Assignment 3. Okay? That's what I wanted you to see. But let's go see the client briefs here. Brew time, if I just click my space bar, you need Pantone 7487C. So drag across that. Let's just see if I can go like this and hit Command or Control C for Brew Time Cafe. Go back to the internet. Let's just make a new Pantone search. Let me drag across this. I'm going to put it up in here. And I'm just going to hit Command or Control V, hit the return key. There it is. So now we have your color and you have your hex code color. So if I go down here, you can see there is the hex code. Now let's see if I was right in my list. It's 8EDD65. So let's go over to here, let's go over to here and see if I had that right. So 8EDD65 right there is indeed the Brew Time Cafe Pantone equivalent in hex code. So it works, and if you have any issues, just email me and we will solve them, okay? Hope that helped.